Louis, what's happening?
Nothing much. Yourself?
Nothing. You know, we're at the where are you?
I'm in Brighton.
Right. So we're at the
So
opposite ends of our days.
yeah, I'm at dinner time. You're at breakfast time.
Did you have dinner yet?
No, I've actually prepared everything so I can have it after this
All
because
right.
I've just been working.
Yeah. Are you from Brighton?
No, from up north actually. We all are. I went to school with Tom. We'd known each other since we were young kids, and then we went to college, which is like high school
Yeah, right.
for you guys. And that's where we met Chloe. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we moved to London. And actually, I mean, our bassist that's playing with us live, he was in my year at college. So we're all from up north,
Yeah.
apart from Nathan, who produced both our records. He's Spanish.
Oh,
He's from Spain. Yeah,
Andy's from Spain.
he is. Yeah, he's Spanish and he's from Spain.
So you've, in a sense, in some sort of triangular, quadratical way, you've all kind of known each other for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to your records, and you all have quite the command of your instruments, to say the least.
Well, thank you very much.
What was your musical education or relationship with music growing up?
Well, I started playing when I was 9,
Mm-hmm.
and had lessons since when we were kids, and then sort of started off on rock.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And you
what sort
started
of
with
got-
drums,
Yeah,
the best instrument.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Started off on just playing rock,
Mhm.
and then just eventually got curious about other things, especially when we went to college. Just wanted to listen to other things. I kind of started, to be fair, before that, I kind of got into jazz. Or actually, my teacher at the time put it on to me,
Yeah.
and I wasn't as into it as I got into later, sort of when we was at uni and stuff. And it kind of just curious and sort of spiraled on from then. It's like, for me, I mean, I'm a rock player at heart, but I also love jazz. So it's kind of like the two melded together, which is like my sort of playing style.
Right.
But it's the same. I mean, to be honest, Chloe's just always been an amazing vocalist.
And guitarist.
And Tom, yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, and guitarist, of course. And Tom the same. He's just a really enthusiastic to learn and to just kind of, play like his heroes, basically. Yeah.
What about shows? Did you see shows when you were in college or university?
Yeah, I mean, we were always going to shows. I mean, the thing about moving to London from where we're from, which is Grimsby, by the way. Me and Tom are from Grimsby. I don't know if I said where we're actually
No,
from.
I don't know where Grimsby
Chloe's-
is.
Yeah, not many people heard of it. It's northeast coast. Do you know Lincoln
I think so, actually.
in Lincolnshire? That's where our college was. That's like a town just outside, sort of inland. That's where Matt's from, and that's where we met Chloe. Where's I going with that? So coming down to
You
London.
moved to the big city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like there'd be so many bands that we never get to see that we could see in London. So like, I remember we'd always go see OCs every time they come up. We're big fans of all that kind of San Francisco garage psych scene. So we, saw Ty Segall. So every time we got a chance to go see someone, we would.
Right. Man,
It was great.
I didn't make the OC's connection, but now it's very clear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. A little deer hoof as well,
Definitely,
here and
yeah.
there, but not to
Definitely.
pigeonhole anyone.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I've been listening to your record, or all your records, and side note, the split with White Denim that's a really fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what it was at first, and I was like trying to figure it out, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I try to be naive when I listen to something and then interpret it backwards, and I figured it out. But swapping singers
That's
is
exactly
fun.
it. There isn't a manual with it
Yeah.
telling you what happened,
Yeah,
but
it's fun.
that was really fun to record. We just kind of we got Nathan down, and just booked a day at a little studio down the coast and just smashed it out.
Yeah.
It was really fun to record.
You can feel that fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But your new record, Flare, is what I've been really digging into. And it retains the prog and psych textures of all your previous stuff. But man, there's something different about it. Partly the recording, I'd like to talk about that later, but it seems like you've got a little more of a angularity to it, kind of like Faust, maybe even Devo or something. But with a lot of music like that, I think you just naturally find repetition. And what I kind of came up with is that repetition brought on this really pretty irresistible catchiness that I would say you didn't necessarily have before. And
that's exactly it. Yeah,
it's a really fun listen to, especially listeners. I'd encourage to listen to your entire body of music. It makes this new record so much more fun to listen to. I listen to complicated music, let's just say, and psych music and weird music, and I don't need catchiness, but I love it when it sneaks in there. So how'd you approach this one?
Well, we definitely approached it differently and went into making this record. I mean, we recorded the last Therapath we recorded just all live, just like straight in tape, just live band, to just capture to do that vibe. This one we did a little bit differently. It's like half sort of live playing in a room together and half kind of fragmented recording overdubs, and so it's a hybrid record.
Okay.
So that in itself, I don't know, welcomed a bit more. We went into the writing a bit more intentional with what kind of, what kind of energy and emotions we want to get out of a song, and what kind of effect and, what you want to get out of it. We kind of went into writing, just a bit more intentional. And yeah, like you say, repetition was a huge part of it because, we never sat on anything for too long on Therapath. It's a very fast moving record, especially like sort of the later kind of second half of it, which is like fun, and it's really fun to play, and I think people like it. It can be exciting, but we just wanted to really get the most out of every idea. So it was different for us as well, because when we were writing something, we'd kind of think like, okay, what happens next? Okay, another idea, what happens next? And that's kind of how we built Therapath. But with Flare, it's like, no, how can we like make this idea evolve and
like what can happen
really,
next?
Yeah, and like the feeling it gives, and kind of just sitting on things because they feel good, and it doesn't have to just change all the time, and but like emotion was a big part of it as well. It's like, what kind of, if we've got the most kind of emotive feeling out of that section, and where we can push it and stuff like that.
And I'm not sure how to put this because it might be stating the obvious, but I'm going to say it anyways. Chloe's, where her vocals sit in this record, this is where it's going to really sound dumb. Sounds like a fourth instrument or an additional instrument. And I know voice is an instrument, but just in the dumb sense.
I think I know what you mean,
in the dumb sense of an instrument, non-vocal instrument, it has that, like, you forget that it's a human voice, kind of. Again, I knew this was going to make me sound stupid.
I know what you mean.
It's really interesting how it functions over the whole record. It's just this piece that kind of sticks out that happens to be voice, and it's really beautiful.
Well, it's like what she does with harmonies and is incredible.
Yeah.
And the way it all blends together, it really is like, it's, so I get what you mean when you say that. There's so many layers, and in like the, when she's working on, the melodies and harmony, it is just, it's very intertwined with all our instruments, and it's kind of, it sits like that, and it does. So I do get what you
All
mean
right.
when you say that.
Thanks
like
for the
it,
backup.
yeah.
I needed help on that. Well, I'd like to play a little bit of Dozer. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Either version of that song, the radio edit or the long, is a wonderful journey. I recommend the long, but I didn't know that there was a radio edit, and it kind of popped on today while I was driving around, and it was like, that's great too. Get to the point.
We did actually, yeah, exactly, yeah. We put that out a little bit later as well. It came out a little bit later, but yeah, we just thought it'd be fun to just compact the more energetics at parts of the song and just like put them together and just kind of have that as a fun little ditty as well.
Yeah, it's cool. And the middle is wild. I was listening to the middle with my kid. It's just a great jazzy breakdown with the kind of like Bill Frisell guitar playing, like filthy jazzy guitar. It's really cool.
It kind of like reminds me of like a weird jazzy circus, kind of psychotic circus weird thing. I don't know. Oh, sorry, my doorbell's just rang. I have no idea.
It's fun. It also kind of reminds me of like a John Zorn kind of freak out. Yeah, as you said.
Yeah,
it's
definitely
kind
that
of freak out.
We do you know a funny thing about that section? Just before we move on, is there was this, I think where we recorded the album, there was this like tape machine thing that Nathan was using with some effects, and there was a reel that was already on there, and so we was just messing about playing it, and there's some weird kind of violin orchestrally sort of sound effects that you'll hear in that section, and they're like reversed and stuff, and those are things we recorded in from this just random tape reel that was on this tape machine. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And sort of back to the recording and writing a little bit. Did you go to a proper studio and do it in a couple weeks?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we actually we went away to Wales to like write and demo ideas. Mm-hmm. Just at this sort of private, well, it's just like a big barn that was converted and it's just at this guy's house that Simon hooked us up with, and the original intention was just to go and demo there and see, because we can stay there, and it's just like in overlooking like Snowdoina, which is for beautiful mountains and national park area. So it was just great conditions to write in. We loved it so much that and the drum sound in the room was just incredible, that we was just like, well, let's just record the album here.
Yeah.
And we got brought in a desk and stuff, because we needed some other bits, but we recorded there, and it was a great experience, actually.
Yeah, the drums do sound amazing.
Yeah, definitely some amazing drum sounds on the album for sure.
Can you send me a version of just the drums isolated?
Maybe. I can probably get that, yeah.
I'd like to practice your drum parts. I'd learn a thing or two. And then with writing, I see that you all kind of get credit for writing or composing. Do you all individually come up with a riff or a rhythm? It seems like maybe it might be something.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, especially for this record, we usually come in with an idea. Like, I also play bass as well, so I might write an idea, kind of, pattern, a sequence melody on a bass, and then bring it in, and it always starts with one simple idea that anyone could bring in, and then we just kind of take it somewhere, and one thing leads to another, and then it's like, what if we do this? What if we try that? What if we try this, but in a different way? And we kind of just, and then, we might find something, we'll jam on that for extended periods of time and just see what works, figure out parts, and one thing leads to another, and that's pretty much all the album went in that kind of fashion. So we all contribute equally, really, to writing.
Well, whatever you did, it yielded some fruit.
Well, thank you.
Wonderful fruit. And I was perusing the World Wide Web and looking at a bunch of your performances, and I saw something from last year, I think, that was shot in a warehouse. And
was that the State 51?
I think so, yeah. And you had a percussion player with you?
Oh, yeah, that's Nathan. Yeah.
Oh, that's Nathan. Okay.
That's Nathan, yeah.
All right.
So he also has produced both our records, so he's a good friend of ours, and we're all very close, so yeah.
It was really cool to see that percussion, to see him. And I was kind of like putting him under the microscope, wondering like, is this real? And obviously it's real. I didn't think it would be totally fake, but just like, oh man, he knows the parts, because some of the parts are, challenging.
Yeah, for sure. He's a drummer as well.
Yeah,
he's a really good drummer.
Backup vocals and.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You and Nathan had some pretty good eye contact here and there.
Definitely, yeah. He stares me down. Yeah.
Does he ever go up? Does he ever shake his head no, like you just fucked up?
No, he'll look at me and go, faster. No, he might do though. He might. Yeah, we have a good time. There's a fun presence when Nathan's there, and the whole party kind of energy.
Right. And do you have plans to tour?
Yeah, we're actually off to the Netherlands for Eurosonic Festival. That's not tour, but and then in February, March, we have 14 dates, UK and Ireland, and that's sort of space of a month.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it should be fun to get back on the road, yeah.
Yeah, and the record comes out January 30th on Bella Union.
That's right. That's right.
And what's your instrumentation typically when you tour?
At the core, I guess it's a quartet, but for this tour, we're branching out, and a good friend of ours, Callum, he's going to be playing some keys, and BVs. Nathan, unfortunately, won't be joining because he's in Spain now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's moved to Spain, unfortunately. So we miss him, but yeah, it's been a lot of quartet at the minute, just kind of two guitars, bass, drums. But yeah, we're sort of just figuring out this extra keys kind of thing, and a lot of the stuff on the new album, we've got a lot of keys on it. We just wanted to find a way to hopefully translate that a bit better live. So yeah.
And I guess I wonder this too. Are you a loud band?
Yeah, I think yeah.
I've been
I think
playing
we
the
are
new
a loud
songs
band.
really loud. Like it
Yeah.
really
Well,
works for
it's
me.
quite a dynamic for sure. Like like especially like the Parasite, the first song, it just
Yeah.
comes in. It's just like wow,
Yeah.
just kind of straight off the bat. I think when we go loud, we go really loud, and we really kind of thrash it. But we kind of it's dynamic in a way. We might have some more quiet sections and more sections, kind of. But when we're up there, we're up there
That's
for
great.
sure. Yeah.
Well, if you come to the States, I'll find you.
Oh, we'd love to.
I'd love to see
Yeah,
you.
we'd love to. Well, thank you. Yeah, we'd love to. We'd love to get over. I don't know when we will,
Okay.
but hopefully this year, next year. Who knows?
All right. Well, if you make it to Seattle, I'll find you. I won't wear earplugs or anything. I want to be blasted.
Good.
All right. Well, have congratulations again on this record, Flare.
Thank you very much.
Again, it's out on the 30th of January, Bella Union. When you get out there traveling, travel safe. Take care of yourself. Nice talking to you.
Thanks.
Bye.